Since Chip Kelly brought the Blur offense to Eugene in 2007, the Ducks have been held under 15 points just 3 times. The first in 2007, UCLA shut out an Oregon team that played Brady Leaf, Cody Kemp, and Justin Roper at quarterback all in the same game. The second, 2009, Chip's first game as head coach, Boise State beat Oregon 19-8. The third, of course, was last year. Oregon managed just 14 points against Stanford in its only loss of the season. Erik Elken is in Palo Alto tonight with more on what the Cardinal did to shut down the Blur offense.
Even almost a full year after Oregon's loss to Stanford, it still seems the magic question is how in the world did Stanford's defense hold the Duck offense to just 14 points? Even more impressively, Stanford's D-line dominated the Ducks, bottling up a rushing attack that averaged more than 300 yards per game to just 198. But no one else has been able to replicate that since. So again, the question is, how did the Cardinal?
They outworked us, made plays. We weren't making plays. We were dropping balls, missing blocks, messing up assignments on the offensive line. You know, we just weren't really mentally all there, I don't think, and that didn't allow us to play as physically as we had wanted to.
Last year, a lot of times we were really hesitant on what we were seeing, and you know, if we really just focus on our assignments, and make sure we understand that we got to focus on our keys, then eventually we'll be okay.
They didn't do a whole lot. They just they kept it simple, but what they did it very well, and they just flat out outplayed us, and we didn't give them our best effort, and that's what bothers me. We're going to fix that.
There's certainly some credit given there to the Stanford defense, but plenty of self-blame coming from the Ducks. Over the past week, no one seemed to reinforce that point more than head coach Mark Helfrich.
They just didn't get our best shot last year. That's something that when you look back on the film, especially from an offensive standpoint, we didn't play very well. And certainly part of that is due to playing a quality opponent. A lot of the things that we did, the opponent, is irrelevant type of mistakes.
Several of the players I spoke to this week admitted to having a lack of focus while preparing for Stanford last year. Offensive lineman Tyler Johnstone said that hasn't been the case this week, saying instead they have a killer instinct. Perhaps what that means is we'll find out if Stanford's defensive performance from a year ago was a mirage or if the Ducks should be giving them a little more credit. Outside of Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto, I'm Erik Elken. Now back to you.